working at home?
Mayor's a little too hands-on for me.
I'm sorry.
Don't be.
No. And Dorian could never give you any grief. If Bo were still on the force and Bo would still be there, he wouldn't have been fired. But he was fired because of me.
No worries.
You keep saying that, but look where we are.
Bo's gonna get his job back. Lawrence is going away for good.
And what miracle is gonna make that happen?
To start with, I'm gonna figure out how Lawrence got Dorian in his back pocket.
Blair, you have to call me as soon as you turn on this phone. This is a red alert, code blue, you name it. Stop. Bye-bye. Listen, honey, where are you going?
Hope just woke up.
Oh, well, I need to talk to you. It's really very important.
The press will be here in a minute.
Press?
To meet the new police commissioner.
Yes, and that's why I need to talk to you first.
And Jordan, now she's crying. I'll talk to you about it later.
Sooner would be better. And, honey, do you know where your mother is?
Come on. Take it.
I don't need a lawyer.
Well, thank God, because you make a lousy client. Pushy, destructive, domineering, always has to end up on top.
Yeah, why would you want me to call then?
Because after hours, that makes for a really good time. Yeah, Stacy.
We have an OBGYN appointment tomorrow.
I remember. Anything else?
Well, I was going to go pick up some groceries, too. Would it help if I picked up some stuff for you and Shane?
No.
Are you sure? I mean, it's got to be hard to juggle everything with Gigi being away.
We're fine.
Oh, you don't sound it. Don't worry. I'm sure she'll be home soon. Everything will be easier. Rex,
Gigi isn't coming home.
what do you mean? What happened?
Gigi decides she wants to be with Skylar.
Is this okay?
Yeah, yes. It's good to get out.
Vicky, Charlie, how are you?
Well, I'm hanging in there.
How are you, honey? How was your time at the cabin?
Good, thank you. Actually, can I talk to you about that?
Sure. I'll be right back.
I cannot thank you enough for letting me stay there.
Well, I'm glad. I have to tell you, the cabin's one of my favorite places in the world to be. It always clears my head when I'm there. And I hope it helped you.
It did.
So I see.
Rex, that's terrible.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Are you sure you don't want to talk about it?
Bye, Stacy.
All right, well, if you need anyone, I'm here. Hello? Yes. Oh, Gigi broke up with him. She dumped him. Rex is gonna be mine.
Stacy, that is great news. The boss will be thrilled.
You're that nurse.
How nice to be remembered. Pregnancy looks good on you.
What are you doing here?
Oh, isn't that nice? I brought you the stem cells. I could have put you in charge with Rex, and now I'm not welcome?
Yeah, well, everything's changed.
Yes. You've been making your way back to Rex, inch by inch.
How do you know about that?
The same way I knew how to find you in the first place.
You were working for Mitch Lawrence?
I still am. He's been a very big help to you, Stacy. It's time you paid him back.
What's the matter? Seemed like you had a pretty good time.
Oh, I had a great time.
So did I. But
This isn't me.
maybe it should be. Sorry, but it seems to me, for a woman with so many obligations, you might like a no-strings-attached friend with benefits. But if it's not your thing, totally understand. Oh, God, I hope that's not Renee.
Me too.
Elijah Clark?
Yes?
Rex Balsam. You ever return a phone call?
Sorry, I have,
Been robbed? Hey, Blair?
Hello, Rex.
I'm sorry, Mr. Balsam, I didn't get back to you.
So, Bo Buchanan recommends you. He says you're a take-no-prisoners lawyer. That's what I need.
And why is that?
I want sole custody of my son.
Vicki, this is Skylar Joplin.
Such a pleasure.
Very nice to meet you.
You probably have questions.
No, darling. Not at all. But why don't you come by and we'll chat and catch up sometime, okay? Have coffee.
I will.
Good. And you know what? Why don't you hang on to these for now in case you ever need them again, huh?
Vicki,
No, I insist. Honestly. Okay?
Langston? Writer's block?
Yeah.
You mind if I take a seat?
Actually, I'm waiting for my boyfriend.
Oh, well, he's working on the bench press.
Marco's still at the gym?
Well, he was when I left a couple minutes ago. He's been hitting it pretty hard.
He's gonna hurt himself trying to compete with...
With what?
Nothing.
So, can I take a seat? I mean, until he gets here.
Sure.
The mayor will be with you shortly. It's clear.
You've got to stall them.
No, we can't. If they find out who the commissioner is before
I have to wait for my girls. If I don't tell them first, they'll never forget me.
Yeah, the public may agree with them. Which is why you need to spin it.
Right.
You do know you're making a controversial choice.
It most certainly is not my choice.
Okay, let's go. Where are you so far?
Hold on there, Tiger.
John, come on. You're not at the station. You need some help, and from what I can remember, we make a pretty good team.
You really want to help?
Yes.
Then go home and take care of yourself.
Sitting at home and having people hover over me, it's not my thing.
You don't want them to bother you, just tell them they won't bother you.
I need to do something.
Oh, yeah, I've seen what you can do.
You mean stabbing Mitch? Yeah, that's exactly what happens when I sit at home alone and think, you know what, on second thought, why don't you leave me alone so I can finish the job?
What, you want to go to prison?
I don't care.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't. I'd rather be in jail and know that Mitch is dead.
You know what? I believe you. I do, and that's why you should go home. Because you're not thinking straight. And the more you hang around here, people are going to link you to what happened. And if the truth comes out...
Then I go to jail. I'm ready to face the consequences.
Maybe I'm not.
Hey.
But I was... I'm just going to throw it out. I didn't believe me either,
is it that you need?
I thought coming here would be a good idea. I mean, I love this place.
So do I. And it's been very good to us here and in Texas. That's why I thought we could come.
Yeah, no, you thought right. Good memories. Monday breakfast, huh?
You and Jared.
Yeah. In that booth right over there. We start off the week together.
Charlie, you were there for him. Every single minute from the day you found him again.
I don't know what the hell I was thinking. A couple hours a week, I could make up for all that I cost him his whole life.
Did you ever hear Jared say that? No, I never did. Jared was very, very grateful for all the time you had together, as I am. I'm so grateful for every minute we have, Charlie, even the ones that hurt.
I know, I'm just tired of hurting people, Vicky. I'm tired of hurting.
I know you are, but you can't outrun it, not even with a drink. The only way past it is to get through it. You know that.
Yeah. I gotta see my son.
Well then, we'll go.
What are you working on?
A school project. It's a musical.
Oh, wow. The book or the music and lyrics?
All of it.
That's a ton of work.
Tell me about it. I wanted to write about Star and her baby and how that all happened, but she freaked out and said no, so now I have nothing.
Do you want a piece of advice?
Sure.
I think you're a great story.
I am?
Are you kidding? Globetrotting parents leave you orphaned, you fend for yourself and wind up living in a mansion with the new mayor of Landview. Oh, and you fall in love with a boy from the other side of the tracks. And, well, throw in a romantic rival. You're gonna hit. That a text?
Oh. Yeah. Dorian's ears must be burning.
Oh, you're not going anywhere, are you?
What's going on? It's some press conference.
Yes, and I need to talk to you first, but I want all of us, all of the Kramers, to be together.
Okay, well, what's up?
I want, there's your mother. Blair, honey, where have you been?
Working out.
Blair, honey, we are having a family
I need to take a
conference.
shower.
That'll take too long.
Oh, it'll just be a minute. Am I interrupting something? No. No, not at all.
No, we're just on our way home.
Bye. Natalie. I didn't get a chance to tell you at the funeral, but if you ever want to talk professionally. You want to be my shrink? Well, I'd be happy to. And if you're uncomfortable with that, I could recommend someone else, because it really helps. You think? I know. I've been where you are. After Patrick, I could barely put one foot in front of the other. I know how hard it is. Thanks. She needs to get some help.
Yeah, I know.
She's unstable.
Well, her husband did die right in front of her. Like you said, it's hard.
Yeah, she could be violent.
Nah.
Come on. Come on.
What?
Tell me what I already know. Natalie stabbed Mitch and you're covering for her.
My son walked in on Gigi with this clown.
So they were in bed together.
Not that second, but he could tell. So I go up there to confront her, and she tells me that she's not coming home. She's shacking up with this guy.
So then Gigi abandoned your son.
Not exactly.
I'm sorry, I'm just trying to build a case that she's an unfit mother.
Well, she is now. When Gigi left, we both agreed that it would be better for Shane to stay with me.
So then, I don't understand. Why do you need to sue for custody then?
It was only supposed to be temporary. Gigi was supposed to come home, but if she's staying with this jerk, she can't take our son too.
Okay, what is your custody arrangement right now?
It's loose.
Meaning what exactly?
We never got married.
Do you have anything on paper?
We didn't think we had to. Look, I told you this was not going to be easy.
I know. Rex, let me ask you this. Are you suing for custody because you feel it's the best thing for your son, or because you want to hurt your girlfriend?
be okay.
I know, it will. I just have a lot of stuff to work out.
Yeah? Talk to me. What's the problem?
For starters, where I'm going to live.
Well, okay, why can't you stay at the carriage house? I mean, you're the one Vicky loaned it to.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want to kick Rex out. I've already hurt him enough.
You know, I don't know what you're selling, Nurse Charles, but I'm not buying.
You want to fight Mitch Lawrence?
I don't owe him squat. He was practically a corpse the one time he helped me, and I don't believe that he's been running the world from his little hospital room or his cult or whatever.
This little attitude of yours is not helping you, dear.
I'm not giving my baby to that lunatic, okay?
That can't be your final answer. You're not going to like the consequences.
Well, I'm just gonna have to take my chances.
Stacy, all you have ever wanted is Rex. Mitch is prepared to deliver him. All you have to do is give up the child.
Okay, and you and Gigi were never married.
I wanted to. She didn't.
Okay, but now she's found someone else.
There's more to it than that.
Well, there always is, Mr. Balsam. Always is. Do I have any of these facts wrong?
No.
Okay, I'm going to level with you. Things are more balanced than they used to be, but courts still usually decide for the mother. So unless we can prove that Gigi's unfit, I don't really see that there's a point in going forward.
No. There has to be a way, okay? I'm not going to let Skylar Joplin raise my son.
Lady, you're as crazy as Mitch.
This is how it's going to go, Stacy. You'll leave town for a less stressful place to complete your difficult pregnancy. You'll lose the baby during childbirth.
Don't even think that.
And then you'll come home and bond with Rex while you grieve. We can discuss all the details later.
Get out.
We'll discuss the details later.
I will never hand over my child to you maniacs. You got that?
We're not asking, Stacy.
We'll be starting very, very soon.
And Dorian, you look a little queasy.
I'm just a little nervous because I really don't like having the press in our home.
Then why'd you invite them all here?
Because I have a very important announcement to make.
Do you want me to entertain them until you're ready to... What is it you're doing?
I'm going to appoint a new police commissioner.
Why are you making such a big deal out of it?
Because I want my Kramer women to be ready. Hi, Blair.
Ready for what?
Let's wait for Langston, okay? Have you heard back from her yet?
Quit stalling, Dory. Spit it out.
I'm going to make an appointment that I think is going to surprise you, but I want to tell you all first because I have really, really good reasons.
The local affiliates are going live right now.
He is not here yet.
The commissioner's 5 minutes out. We can go ahead and start. He'll be here in time.
This is not the way I wanted it to be.
Oh, what's the big deal? We'll find out who the new commissioner is when everybody else in this town does. Come on. Let's get this party started. You think because I gave you your space and didn't pester you with a dozen questions, it means that I don't care?
I just thought you were being smart.
How's that?
Well, if I wasn't involved in a thing...
A thing?
If I'd done something illegal and I told you to be an accessory after the fact.
So you were protecting me?
Yeah.
Just like you protected Natalie? What if I don't want that, John? What if I don't want to lose you?
You won't.
You tampered with evidence. You obstructed an investigation. You could go to jail.
That's unlikely.
Really? Did you think Bo was going to lose his job?
What do you want from me?
I want in. I want to help. I want you to stop acting like you're alone.
Ladies and gentlemen, our mayor, Dorian Lord.
Thank you. Thank you all for coming. I want to acknowledge the presence of my beloved family, my sister Addie, my niece Blair, and my grandniece Star. I've invited you all into my home to make this announcement because I take my responsibilities as mayor very seriously and very personally. Thank you. I'm very happy to announce a fresh new start for the Landview Police Department under the leadership of a new police commissioner.
Isn't Bo Buchanan filing suit against the city?
He has dropped that suit.
But it's illegal to fire a commissioner over a personal affair.
He has resigned because of an investigation of corruption.
What are the charges?
I'm sorry, but I cannot discuss an ongoing investigation. I can tell you, though, that I have thought a great deal about picking a suitable replacement for him in order to protect the safety of the citizens of Llanview. I have chosen somebody with great experience, somebody who can take the job and hit the ground running.
Bo Buchanan was revered in the department. Who can possibly replace him?
I can. I'm Stanley Lowell, and I'm ready to serve.
Keep the table.
Oh, thanks. Hey, good luck with your project. And if there's ever a production of it, I'd like to come see it.
A High School Musical written by me. You really want to see that?
If it's about you, absolutely.
Is this a joke? Well, if it is, it certainly isn't funny, Dorian. You hired your thugs to kidnap my daughter and granddaughter.
How can an indicted criminal be a police commissioner?
I would remind you, sir, that you are in my home.
There are no charges pending against me.
What happened to them?
They were all part of my cover.
And my aide is going to be passing out a press release that I believe will answer all of your questions.
Heroic undercover work?
Thank you, ma'am. It was harrowing, especially the final days of the massive sting operation.
He helped the federal government identify and put away an international drug ring. Please. You got caught.
I was an undercover agent for months before the Llanview PD almost ruined our investigation by putting in a young, non-officer.
You mean Cole, who you tried to have killed?
I was trying to save that young man. A rogue officer took matters into his own hands before I could intervene.
You know what, I think I'm going to be
relief
sick.
to finally be speaking about my true role in the events of last fall. I didn't ask to be a hero, and it wasn't easy being vilified. I've been in protective custody while the last members of the drug ring that plagued Llanview have been rounded up, and I've listened quietly while corrupt officials have taken credit for an investigation that they almost ruined. Now, I want everyone to know that the days of a police department run amok are over, starting tonight. Thank you.
Commissioner Lowe, what are you planning to do?
Commissioner, Commissioner, Commissioner.
One moment at a time.
Have you completely lost your mind?
I missed out on 10 years of my son's life because I didn't know about him. And I almost lost him again last year to cancer.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
He's in remission now. We got another chance, but I don't know how many of those you get. I am not going to be cut out of my son's life.
Wait a minute, has Gigi threatened you with that?
I'm not going to wait for that shoe to drop. I want to fight for my son.
No matter what it costs.
I will get an open line of credit. You never have to worry about your fee.
Rex, I'm not talking about money. It sounds like you want to go to war.
If that's what it takes.
So you want to put your son, who just beat cancer, through a custody battle.
I will leave Shane out of this, and I can take care of myself.
It's exactly what my brother thought, too. He wanted to get his daughter back, and he put everything on the line because he thought it was the best thing. Even if it meant having to kidnap her and hold her at gunpoint to make it happen.
That's not me.
Well, he ended up dead, Rex.
I heard about this, okay? Your brother was not all there. I'm sorry, we're not the same.
You sure about that? Because right now you sound exactly as obsessed as he was.
I'm a reasonable guy.
Good. Then you'll listen to what I'm about to tell you. Whenever you go to war, there are casualties. And if you seek full custody, you will all pay. And in the end, you'll still lose your son.
What is that? Just a little happy juice. You'll enjoy the trip more.
Don't you dare hurt my baby.
Of course not.
This will just make you a little more pleasant to deal with.
Get out! I'm calling the police.
I cut the line.
I have a panic button.
No, you don't. Come, Stacy. Take your medicine like a good girl.
You're gonna have to kill me first. Hi, baby. Sorry I haven't been here in a while. Felt like if I sat down here, I'd never get up again. I tried to fight, but I couldn't fix it. I couldn't kill Mitch. I couldn't find you any justice. Or me any peace. Every day that you're gone, I die a little more. Just nothing feels right now. Except this. Okay, so I'm just gonna be right here. Okay? I'm gonna be right here.
Something, I'm not pulling you into this.
Did Natalie do that? Did Natalie ask you to do something?
No, it's all on me.
And you don't think there's anything wrong with covering for Natalie and lying to me about it?
Oh, no, there's about a million things wrong with it, but the alternatives are worse. Look, whatever else I could have done in that moment, it's gone. I am where I am.
We are here. Okay, there must be some way that you can get out of this.
The only way I can get out of this is stop being a cop, and I'm not ready to do that yet.
You did it before. Maybe you'd be happy.
Not until Lawrence is rotting in prison or 6 feet under. I don't stop until that day. Excuse me. McBain. No, why? What?
What channel?
Yeah, thanks. Well, Dorian just named Bo's successor. Guess who it is?
A hero? Wait, she didn't just say that, did she? She sure did. You saw the police report? The feds gave Lowell a commendation.
He nearly got Hope and me killed. How could you hire Stanley Lowell as commissioner, Dorian?
Wait. What? Oh, Langston, I didn't want to wait for you.
What's going on?
She just replaced Bo Buchanan with Stanley Lowell.
I thought he was in jail.
Apparently, we all misunderstood.
And supposedly he was working undercover when he got Sean shot and nearly killed Cole Hope.
Yeah, right. You're serious?
It's true.
Oh, come on, Dorian, you're lying and we all know it.
Hiring Stanley Lowell is going to keep each and every one of you safe. And I am not lying.
I think she actually believes that.
Aunt Dorian, are you doing his dirty work?
Now that is insulting.
Are you doing his dirty work, Dorian?
No.
Is this about getting back at the Buchanans?
Or all of the above?
Stanley Lowell is going to be running the police department, and that is all. Star, where are you going? Blair? Addie? I only did what I had to do.
Well, that's too bad. Undo it. Fire Lowell.
Son of a bitch!
This is unbelievable.
Lowell? He ran a drug ring. He ordered a hit on my son.
I know.
So how does he sell his story and get out of jail?
I guess Dorian made it happen.
Why?
Lawrence is pulling her strings.
You know that?
No. Well, I don't. I can't prove anything, but I will.
Wait, you think that Mitch has something on Dorian?
It's got to be.
But she's putting the whole town in danger.
Wait a minute, where are you going?
Where do you think? Let's see how Dorian likes it when her public hears this.
Hey, hold on there. Hold on. Stop and think for a second.
How can you be so calm?
Listen, you go down there and you do this, all right, and you tip them off. It makes everything harder, all right? We got one shot to do this. We got to do it right.
We?
Yeah, we.
That's the first thing you said today that I like.
Good. I scored.
You did score. Now we're talking, okay? I'm on a mission. Just wait and you see. I'm gonna help. I'm on a mission. Whoa.
That's funny. I'm on a mission, too.
I'm stepping up, okay?
What does that mean?
It means I want to be able to help you and Shane. I mean, I'll get more hours at roadies, more clients at the rehab center, you know, whatever.
And go to med school, so I'll see you in 3 years. Forget it.
I don't want you to have to worry about money.
I'm not worried. I'm kind of broke, but I'm always broke. We still manage.
Well, there's still some left from what my mom left me. So
No, thank you, but I will not need that. You know, Vicky would never take rent from me, so I've been able to save some over the last couple of years.
Could you make rent now?
Yeah, I would just have to watch my pennies, but who doesn't these days? Besides, Rex will still help out with things for Shane. It's not going anywhere.
Yeah, I'm sure that's right.
Skylar, he and I will work it out somehow.
Any lawyer that tells you they can win this case is lying to you. Oh, they'll take your money. But in the process, they'll destroy your family. And they will lose. And you will pay. Think about it.
Stacy, I'm not going anywhere with you.
I'm making this worse. Oh, bitch!
I can't fire Stanley Lowell.
Why not? You're the mayor. You could choose anybody you want.
Yeah. Well, it's just not that simple. And someday you're gonna understand.
Oh, nice punt.
Do you believe that I love you?
Of course I do, but that has nothing to do with this.
It does. It has everything to do with this. Honey, I'm only doing this to keep you safe.
Langston, your luggage should fit in my car.
The boys can ride with me.
All right, then I'll follow you.
What are you doing?
Leaving.
No, Blair. Star.
Lowell can walk in here at any moment. I don't feel safe.
But Kramer women stick together.
Yes, we do. And if you were thinking straight, you'd be with us.
I am.
Not if you hire a thug like Lowell.
All right, Langston, I packed your bags too. You coming?
Langston, please.
I'm sorry. If you go anywhere near my son or my granddaughter, you'll be sorry.
Well, you tell him to stay away from drugs and maybe he'll stay out of jail.
Hey, Lowell, this is my home. Get out.
This isn't a social call, you idiot. I can't believe I finally get to say this. John McBain, you're under arrest.
Oh, my love is like a red, red rose that's newly sprung in June. Fine mess you've got yourself into.
Hey.
What are you doing?
They were just trying to think about somebody else's grief for a change, huh? Jared wouldn't be too happy with me if I left you out here freezing like this.
I can't leave him.
I know. This better now?
I don't think Jared wants us here.
No, he probably doesn't.
I don't know how.
You let go. Hey, we'll get there, huh?
Look who's back. Honeymoon over?
Rex, back off.
We don't want a big scene, right?
I agree. You and I need to talk about what happens now.
Yes, we do.
Alone?
Oh. See you later.
Yeah. Sure. So?
We need to talk about Shane.
It's funny. I was just thinking the same thing.
Looks like someone didn't follow doctor's orders.